Hello and welcome once again to Treasure Hunt, the show where contestants have to solve 5 cryptic clues to find the treasure and win a prize of up to £2,000. Now this week we're in the magnificent setting of Broome Park in Kent, which was once owned, amongst others, by Lord Kitchener, who you'll remember told the nation during World War I, "Your country needs you." So let's meet our 2 contestants, and they are Paul Fullerton and Katrina Goodsir. Katrina,
hello.
Paul, you're very welcome. Now, where'd you come from?
Edinburgh.
And what do you do?
We both work for British Telecom
And
in Edinburgh.
And that, presumably, is how you met, is it?
Yes.
Long time ago.
10 and a half, 11 years now.
Yeah.
Do you do a lot of quizzes like this? Are you interested in cryptic clues, crosswords, puzzles, things like that?
Yeah, we try to enter the pub quizzes and that sort of stuff, but not usually successful, but hopefully today we will
Well,
be.
hopefully that kind of general knowledge might be of some use to you today. Let's meet Susie now. Susie, where exactly are you?
I'm in Elim, in this really beautiful little church here in Elim in Kent. Not very far away from you guys, but I've spotted something. Come and have a little look at this. It's absolutely beautiful. Just go up there and you see something really unusual. Stained glass window, and it's got the Prime Ministers Gladstone and Disraeli from, obviously, Queen Victoria Day, sort of celebrities of that day. You don't see that kind of thing very often, do you? Really pretty.
You certainly don't, Susie. Thanks for that. Now, listen, we're going to try and locate you in Elim. We're going to turn the light on our map here. This is going to guide us during the game. Now, Katrina, Paul, can you find Elim anywhere? Can you give us a clue? Are you north or south of us here?
I'm southwest of you, not very far away.
Southwest of Broome Park. Let's find Broome
about 5
Park.
miles. Have a look, about 5 miles southwest of you.
5 miles southwest. We're going to put our replica helicopter on the spot. We found you there in Elim.
Okay, good.
Here we go. We're also going to track you actually on our satellite device, so there's no getting away from us, Susie.
All right, fantastic. Well, I'm just waiting to hear what the first clue is so I can get away in that helicopter.
Absolutely. Let's start the clock, and I'm going to read out that first clue. On the cliffs, in a confusing place, you'll spot the prop. He may be K9, but he's your uncle. On the cliffs, in a confusing place,
Right, let's
you'll
go,
spot
chaps.
the prop. He may be K9,
Right.
but he's your uncle.
I'm going to go
What
back
do you
to the
think?
helicopter, and we're going to jump in and hover until Dermot gives us a clue of where we're going to go. So, Katrina and Paul, come on.
That's
you
a
get
good
going.
idea. You get airborne
Yeah,
for us, Susie.
I'm gonna get
That's
hovering.
helpful. Right, let's think this through and get. The important thing is to send Susie off in the right direction.
Hello.
First of all.
Okay,
Hello.
thanks. Yeah, I think K9's
Very
obviously
friendly.
dog.
Right, we've got
On the cliffs in a
Keith in the
confusing place.
helicopter, and
Could be a
he's going to
maze.
hopefully
Okay.
take us through to our next
We want her
location.
heading in the right direction. This one seems pretty obvious, doesn't it? On the cliffs in a confusing place. Now, there's no more cliffs, no more famous than the White Cliffs of Dover around here. Susie?
Yes,
I think if we can get you to head towards Dover and the White Cliffs.
Dover, I am on my way.
Superb.
Okay, well, if we're working on that, we're heading her off towards the White Cliffs. There's quite a lot of them, remember, all down this south coast of Kent. We're looking for a confusing place. What might be confusing?
Keith, we've got to go to Dover, to the White Cliffs of Dover.
Yeah, we're looking for a confusing place, Susie, so we're thinking always of a
Confusing.
maze or
Right.
something like that.
Okay,
A puzzle.
so some sort of puzzle. I bet we're all a bit puzzled.
We are very puzzled indeed. That's what it's all about, isn't it? On the cliffs in a confusing place, you'll spot the prop. Right, let's try some of these. I'm going to try one of these tourist brochures. We're heading towards the White Cliffs, so let's get
Right,
some
well,
of
from
Dover.
Elim, we're now going to head to Dover. Look, there you can see that beautiful little village that we've just come from of Elim, with the focus point being that little church. Now, in terms of conditions for flying today, well, you're going to have to keep your fingers crossed for us because
Look out. Trying to find something for you on Dover here, right?
But
Dover
okay,
Castle, here we are,
particularly-
the very last one that comes to hand.
What are you looking at, Katrina?
The
Just a
companion
general.
guide to Kent and Sussex, just a general.
And Paul, I'm trying to look at Kent Curiosities.
We are
So would it been a confusing thing? Maybe it's a
going
curiosity
to
or
Dover, which is here where my right thumb is, and
Right,
we're coming from.
As we said, we've got Susie heading for
Elim
Dover.
here.
I've got something here on
So
Dover
I reckon that's
Castle.
probably about a 10-mile
Secret wartime
flight
tunnels.
for
I'm just
us.
thinking secret, maybe not confusing, but could be. They solved a lot of clues and things in places like that. That was more a lookout.
Shakespeare
Right,
Cliff.
I'm going to tell you what we're flying over. At the moment, we can
Where the
see
road's got the
the sea ahead of us. So that's obviously south. We can see the sea, the horizon. And Keith, whereabouts are we at the moment, do you think?
K9, but he's your uncle.
We're going to go down to Hawkins,
Okay.
and then we're going to go along the coast.
Bella aeroplane.
Right, if we
You
think
can
about
just
this,
see
on the
ahead
cliffs in a
there. That should be
confusing
Hawkins.
place.
When we get to Hawkins, we're going to turn and fly along the coast until we get to Dover. Right, guys, how
That'll
are
be
you
an
getting on
anagram.
with your line of thought?
House, nearly, an A short.
Paul, any ideas?
We're working on it. It's a confusing place. We're thinking it's an anagram
Right.
of some of the clues we've got. How far are you away from the White Cliffs in terms of time?
We reckon about 3 minutes now.
3 minutes.
All right,
okay,
so we need to get a move on.
We've got to
Yeah,
get
you
more
certainly do.
specific.
'Cause we need to know where to
In a
land,
confusing
obviously.
place. Help me here, guys. An anagram of place, perhaps.
An anagram.
It might
really
just
lovely
be. It might just spell
Kent town.
somewhere.
It's so green, and there's
So
so
we've
many
got-
trees, lots of nice
Yeah, the
little
white trees.
woodlands, and the villages are nestled in between.
An anagram of.
It's a perfect time of year
Place.
to be flying around, just as
I'm
it's
just trying
coming
to think.
into autumn.
You were right with
We've
palace,
got
but we
this
don't have the A
gorgeous
there. Let's think.
Indian lake
How would
summer.
that fit together if we rearrange it? Katrina, what do you think? P-A.
So this should be the village that I was talking about earlier that we're going to fly over.
Leca.
We're
These are
going
the
to
only.
get down to the sea and turn left and fly along the
Let's
coast.
look at.
A confusing place.
Oh, look.
Oh, Katrina's got something.
Yeah, we've got something here.
Fern.
What have you got?
Capel La Fern.
Capel Fern,
Capel.
which is just
Right. Well done, Katrina.
northeast.
Say that again. Castle what?
Capel Le Fern.
Capel La Fern. It's obviously an old French name. It's probably been anglicised to that. Capel La Fern.
Oh, Capel La Firm. Yes, I can see that.
you got
Okay,
that?
Yeah.
Right, head for there.
We're heading for right. Did you hear that, Keith? Capel La
On the
Firm.
cliffs in a confusing place. Yes, judging from the map here, looking at the contours, there is a high
Capel
point
Fern.
there.
Okay, well
This little triangle
we're
is a
just
high
gonna
point,
go.
isn't it?
We're not far away
You
from
will
there.
be. You will be looking over the sea there.
That's right.
You'll spot the prop.
We've just got to go slightly
we can
south.
see you on
to
our
Capel La
tracker here.
Firm.
just crossing the main road there, the A20. We see there.
Yep,
Very good,
absolutely.
Susie. Okay.
would be done something
Right, let's
to
get
do
some
with
more
the prop.
information
So
for
we've
you.
probably got about a minute to go, Keith. Do you think?
For a proper
Yeah.
plane, an aeroplane.
Paul, what have you got?
Okay,
You've got
when
any,
I
I,
found
when I
something
get to
defence
Capel La Firm, what am I looking for, chaps?
We're just trying to work out, Susie. We found an item in a book on Capel La Fern. It talks about some of the history of it. There's a Second World War
Trina, let's get
gun
double
emplacement with
coverage
the look
here
of
so we
it.
find something else. Kentish
The site's been
lights,
fortified.
Kentish, Sussex
Oh, there's
Road.
a Battle
monument, a
Battle of
monument.
Britain memorial. So there might be like an aeroplane monument.
So I'm looking for
props,
some
that's
kind
what
of
they used
monument
to
when I
call
get
them,
there.
wasn't it?
Sorry, say again, Susie.
I'm looking for some sort of monument when I get there.
Some sort of monument. Yes.
Okay.
I think it's probably
Trina.
Fighter Pilot Memorial.
Can
Can you
Battle
Battle of
read
Britain
the,
Memorial.
read the clue out again, Dermot?
You grab that.
I think Dermot's tied up there.
Right, we're just reaching the cliffs now. You can see, if you just look over there, that really beautiful sight.
Yes, we
the
can
white
see you on our
cliffs.
tracker, Susie.
Okay, it's really pretty over here. And
I think Susie wants.
Dermot, can you do me a favour and read the clue out just before we land?
On the cliffs in a confusing place, you'll spot the prop.
The prop. Oh, hang on. I can see like a prop, a helicopter prop, airplane prop. Let's land around here, Keith. Let's land as soon as we can.
Okay, Susie, Katrina's got something for you.
Okay, I think I've seen something.
You're looking for the Battle of Britain Memorial. It's a huge aircraft propeller with blades 40
I
yards
can
long.
see it.
Yeah, head for that.
Okay, we are
Cut
doing.
into the turf.
Right,
What else does it say there,
okay.
Katrina? It was used by civil airline pilots to check their instruments.
Well, we're literally going to land right next
Battle
to
of
that.
Britain fighter pilots
Just
gazing at the
here.
sky. Okay.
All right, hang on. Give us a few seconds and we'll be landing and I'll
Right, well,
jump
we
out.
need to move on with the second part of this clue.
Okay, read out the second part.
He may be K9, that's the letter K, number 9, but that, of course, was
That was the dog in Doctor
Doctor
Who.
Who's dog, yes, K9. I don't think we'll be thinking about that,
Right.
but he's your uncle.
Could be it.